Hello, PrizeCast land. Welcome to another episode of PrizeCast. Again, thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes. You guys have made the show a national sensation. And we're going to continue on this upward trajectory as we do another AV Club with a very special film. But before we get there, I would like to bring up one of our favorite people on the planet. She's one of the superstars of the Memphis Film Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, give a huge virtual round of applause and a socially distanced high five to our friend Rosalyn Ross. Hey Rosalyn, how's it going over there?
Hey there. That's my high five. How's it going?
It's awesome. It's really wonderful to see you. Tell people where you are and how the pandemic has been going for you thus far.
I am currently in Memphis, and so far the pandemic has been, it's been a shakeup, right, of everything we know and every way that we interact with other people. But I'm really fortunate in that I've managed my stress level pretty well, and I've actually been able to work a little bit as well. So I'm on the fortunate side of it, but I know this is a tough time for all of us.
Yeah, and if you could tell us a bit about your work as an actress and your connection with us with the Memphis Film Prize.
Sure. So, well, it's easy for me to start with the Film Prize connection because my first year was 2016, which was the first year that Film Prize was in Memphis, and it's such a big deal, a huge buzz around Filmcast coming because so many hardworking cast and crew in the Memphis area hadn't really had the opportunity to make a film and, of course, make that much money on the back end of a contest. And so certainly I would be lying if I said the money didn't have a way of motivating people to really put forth their best stuff. So the first year I did a film called Teeth with Melissa Sweezy, who's a wonderful director and writer based in Memphis. And she works with a production company in Memphis as well. And so that was my first introduction to the mania of Film Prize, which was awesome. Actually, it was around this time. It's funny because the films premiered, I remember, August 16th. And my birthday is August 16th, which is why I remember that. So it was like a nice little birthday gift to find out that we would be premiering that weekend and that we had made it to the top 10.
Yeah, well, while we're on it, I mean, I don't want to be the one to call you out on PrizeCast because we like to keep the vibe a positive one, but you've done more than Teeth for the Memphis Film Prize. Maybe you can give people a more expanded, maybe broader resume than the first film that you did on your birthday.
Well, I was being nostalgic, Gregory. Let me start there at least. But certainly that was my first year, and I have been really honored to be a part of Memphis Film Prize every year since then. So I think that was my first year, and then I've been a part of 2 films each year since. So second year we did Sarah and we did Grace, and the third year, I'm missing a year. Oh, third year we did Minority, and we did Without a Roof. So yeah, so it's been, I'm still missing a year. I skipped a year, but I've had 2 films each year.
Yes, and you're probably missing
I'm
the most
missing
important
the big
one.
film we're talking. I didn't want to preview it, but yes, we're going to talk about.
No.
Okay,
And I guess we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
We'll get there in a second because, ladies and gentlemen, and not that I am not paid at all by Rosalyn Ross to actually be her hype squad, but I will tell you that Rosalyn was the star of A Night Out, which is a film we're about to see, and that's what everyone has sort of gathered around the fire to be a part of right now. Maybe if you could tell us a bit about the film without spoilers and how you got involved with it.
Well, one of the things that I learned in working with Kevin is that he has really interesting places where he gets his inspiration. I'm talking about Kevin Brooks. And the year before, he had been at a meeting with teachers at a school, and a woman stood up and gave her testimony about having had an experience with a family member that had gone to jail. And then that experience turned into Last Day, which was the 2018 Film Prize winner. And Kevin, in 2019, Kevin has a friendship with Abby Myers, and she had talked to him a bit about an experience that she had that left an indelible impression on her life. And they got together and started to come up with this script, which came to me almost immediately after Film Prize of 2019 and excuse me, a Film Prize 2018. And as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted to be a part of it. Also, Kevin is such a visual person, and so he had a very particular technical way that he wanted to shoot the film, which also excited me as well. So, having an opportunity to tell a very distinctly woman's story and to work with Kevin, who's a visionary that I worked with before, certainly attracted me to the project. And then having a way to really shoot this thing that was going to be very different from anything I'd done before sort of nailed it in the coffin and put me right on the team. So I was happy to be a part of it.
So in essence, again, what's so interesting is the film feels very tight and taut. It's I think a single location.
Sure. Yes.
And I am curious what you remember about being on set and shooting this film with Kevin.
Well, I also want to give a shout out to Abby Myers, who's the other writer and director for the film. It's just that I had my initial conversations with Kevin, but really this is a lot of Abby's story. And so, one of the oddest but most prescient memories about that evening is that we needed extras to fill the halls and the doorways and the atmosphere for this set that we were creating, which was in fact a club. And we literally sent out a call maybe a day before for extras to come out, and we were offering pizza and beer. There was no pay, there was no anything. And when I got to set that night, there were already about 150 people waiting as extras to come and be a part of this film. So I think that in itself is a testament to a lot of the hard work that both Kevin and Abby had done, but a lot of the work that I had been able to do with Kevin over the years, because people were excited to be a part of something that we were doing. And so there was certainly, that's an awesome thing, but at the same time, for me, this film stretched me in a way that I hadn't been before, in that, it climaxes to this very emotional point. And there was a lot that I was going to need to be able to do to access that as an actress. And one of the things that I had to contend with was all of these people that were there, not knowing exactly why they were there. Certainly they hadn't seen the script. They just knew there was pizza and beer and mostly kind of a party. So, finding a way to steal away and have private moments to prepare for what was going to have to be done as we were getting prepared to shoot was sort of the downside of having so many people already being there, already excited about being a part of what we were doing.
Yeah, and it is interesting. Abby, being the writer and I guess co-directing with
Yes.
with Kevin on it. it is a very it's a female story, but is told in such a like I said, a very taut, tense way. It was interesting to see the dynamic between the two as again, they went through the process of shooting the film and then actually what we got to see on the screen. Let's fast forward a bit to being at the Memphis Film Prize Festival. You have become a fixture, and I'm curious what you remember about showing the film at the festival and how you would describe the Memphis Film Prize to other people out there.
I'd have to say that it was hard just from a personal standpoint, it was hard for me to watch. Certainly I wanted to be there and be a part of it. And I was in the theater, but I was sort of watching through through my fingers, because it was hard for me to, certainly when I was filming it, I was being a technician about the craft, but then when I was watching it, I was experiencing the emotions of this actor who just happened to be me. But at the same time, it was hard for me to watch. And I think as people sort of to get this sense of what they were progressing toward with the film, like you sort of feel this swell in the audience of emotion as they get quieter and a little bit more silent as they start to realize where the film is going. It was nice to be able to experience that because that was exactly what we were hoping to create with the film, but it was also very arresting to be a witness to that as people were moved to that climax of emotions, and then it ends. And so it's also a weird thing at Memphis Film Prize because you're there and there are these very lighthearted films and people are applauding and laughing. And most of the films that I've been a part of have been these really heavy emotional films that leave people in silence. And so when this film ended, there was silence after me seeing about 5, hilarious ending films. Ours was complete silence. So it was hard to read the room. So that's another bit of nervousness that happens. But this year it worked in our favor because it turned out we won. So I guess people were happy to be moved in that way. But you're certainly there wanting to get the audience experience, wanting to see if there's a little bit of a clue that you might be top of mind in the voting. And when your film lands with just this hush over the crowd, it's hard to know what that means. But I'm really glad that it meant for us that we were winners.
And that is part of the spoiler right there, is that this film that everyone's about to see and everyone's sort of gathered around to see, A Night Out, was the winner of the 2019 Memphis Film Prize. And again, it's a good one, and you did a wonderful job. I'm curious, for those people who are again surrounding their computer and their phone screens right now, anticipating getting to see this film. You're an incredibly gifted and accomplished actress, and you've done such great work for the Memphis Film Prize. I'm curious what advice, before we jump into this film, you would give the actors and actresses out there as far as, honing their craft, but also getting involved with something like the Memphis Film Prize.
Sure. I think I certainly want to thank you for expanding the opportunities for artists in Memphis to have their work seen in this way. And through your expansion in coming out of Louisiana and then up into Tennessee to Memphis, then that automatically creates more opportunity. And so there's just something to be said for hanging around the people who want to get these things done. So that's the first part of my advice, is to make yourself available, get to know the filmmakers in the community, get to know the crew in the community. And if you've got an idea and you're writing and you want to act as well, then connect with a couple of friends and see if you can put a script together and just absolutely go out and shoot the thing. None of the films I've been a part of have been these really complex, several set pieces and locations. They've just been like, get in there, put some lights together with a really good story and make it happen. And certainly as you're starting to go along in your career, I work with an acting coach, and most people that I admire in this industry continue to work with acting coaches and movement coaches as well. So if you're really, really interested and you're serious, then I think there's a way to honor your commitment to the craft, which is to certainly continue to keep learning and continue to put yourself in a position where you can absolutely be the best at it that you can, which has value.
And so you're on the stage, you've got the mic, your film's about to play. How would you introduce A Night Out before we give it a little Viva La Film Prize and we go see the film? What do you want to tell people about A Night Out before we sign off?
I would first thank everyone for coming to this premiere event and invite them to open their minds and their souls to a story about that's very important right now, especially for women and the experiences that women are having in our communities all across America, and to consider being a fan of this work and hold on to your seats. You'll be very impressed and very excited.
I love it. So are you ready to do a socially distant Viva La Film Prize with me?
I don't have a shot glass, but yeah,
Right. We don't have a shot glass, but we're gonna try anyway.
Okay.
We're gonna try anyway.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do it on 3.
All right.
I'm doing 3. Ready? We're gonna do it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Viva
la
la
Film Prize!
Yay, that was good.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the film, A Night Out. Thank you, Rosalyn Ross. We'll see you on the flip side.
Thank you.
Keith, I can't, I don't want to do this right now. Oh, don't pull that on me, Keith. You know exactly what you did. No, I don't want to do this for another 6 months. We're done. Keith, it's over. Keith, it's over.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just,
Oh my God, it's Keith, isn't it?
it's whatever.
Ugh. Girl, how long has it been? You can't keep letting him control you like this.
We're done. It's over now, Bree.
Look, you don't need to be worried about no trifling ass nigga tonight because it's our night. We need to have fun. We need to turn up.
Bree, can I just finish doing this thing? So,
Yeah. Finish putting on your makeup, all right, and cover up that hurt, honey, because that's what we do, boo, boo.
cover up the hurt.
Cover
What
it
the hell
up.
are you writing R&B songs now? What the hell?
You know. Oh, hold on. Hey, girl. Yeah, no, we outside. You know, we gotta wait on Jessica's slow ass. Yeah, here we come. All right, bye.
Was that Kate and Rachel?
Girl, yes. But look, I just had a long ass week. Like, them kids bad as it. Look, them kids bad as hell.
Bree, you act like you're the only person that had a long week.
But look, really, it ain't even just the kids though. It's the parents too. They even worse.
Please tell me. Please tell me one of them because you.
Girl,
Please tell me
every
that.
day. Every day. It's insane.
Oh, God.
It's insane.
Oh, wait.
No. Do not answer that. Do not answer that.
Okay, I won't answer it.
Give me your phone.
What?
Give me your phone.
Why?
Because I don't trust you not to try to talk to him.
I'm not gonna talk to him, Bree. So can we just go turn
All
around
right,
and go
all
in
right.
here?
I'm
and
just trying to look out for you.
have fun.
Whatever.
Whatever the hell it is you're making me do tonight.
Thank you.
How you doing? Thanks. Hey, how are you? What's up? Good to see
Hey,
you.
girl.
How are you? Good to see you.
It's really great to see you, especially after the breakup like the one you had.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go meet the fellas. Yeah, come on.
Oh,
Just some friends from work.
our girls are here.
Oh, this
Hello, Bree.
I'm Will.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Hey, I'm Will. Nice to meet you. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
I'm Todd. Hey, nice to meet
Nice to meet
you. How are you?
Hey, Todd.
Hey, good to
I'm
meet
great.
you. Nice to meet you.
Jessica, I'm Lamar.
Hey, Lamar.
Hey, what's up with the shots? Can we get some
Yeah,
shots?
get some
Yeah,
shots.
yeah, we get some shots around here. Yes.
Open to us. Look, it's nothing. It's just some friends. You just need to get out.
Why did you say no trifling ass niggas? Like, what is this?
These ain't trifling ass niggas. Oh, trifling ass niggas.
I'm leaving.
No, look. You just need to let people in, enjoy, relax, okay? Our night out.
Hey, y'all ladies drinking?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You drinking, Jessica?
Yes, she is.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. But we can go hit this dance floor upstairs, brother. What you trying to do?
Okay, cool. I'm coming up.
Okay, then go barbecue a meal, dude. Come on, let's do this, man. Y'all ready? Let's go.
I'm coming.
Yep, we'll be right there. get it started. Come on, girl. We ain't worried about no pickers tonight. Time to turn up. Woo.
So easily.
Enjoy.
What's going on?
How you feeling?
I'm good, yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful dress you got.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna drop it down.
I'm gonna go have a seat.
Excuse me.
Hey, sorry.
It's all good. Cool if I see you.
Yep, sure.
Jessica, right?
Yeah. Lamar, right?
Correct.
So what do you do, Lamar?
Real estate.
Oh, nice. How long you been doing that?
About 5 years now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you do?
I work at a marketing firm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Pays the bills, right? Yeah.
He was stupid.
I'm sorry?
I said he was stupid.
Who?
The guy. The one that let you get away. I overheard Kate and Bree talking before you got here. I'm sorry if I'm overstepping.
You know what? Don't worry about him. Tonight is not about him. Forget about him. I'm just hanging with my girls
Exactly.
and doing me and having a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can have any man in here you want. Or any woman too.
Is that right?
That's right.
Even you?
Even me. Look, you deserve somebody that's gonna treat you right.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Hope you all right.
Yeah, I'm good. Bree, I'm head downstairs. You good, bro? Excuse me. What are you doing in here?
What you mean?
Wait. Medicine. It's not all good though. Wait. No.